There we go. I couldn't find my mic button for a second. I thought it had honestly disappeared on me. That's my bad. I gotta stop putting... I keep putting my my juice bottles in front of my buttons on my second monitor, and it's becoming a real problem because obviously I can't see any of the buttons on my second monitor when my drink bottles are a little bit too tall. They cover just the bottom side of the screen, and it can definitely be frustrating at times. Right, okay, time to try and find a... I don't know, does this game require good servers? Or I'm not too sure. This I have no idea about, so I'm just gonna try and find something. I'm just gonna pray. I'm just gonna say some prayers. Cause, good lord, it's not looking good for me. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom. Alrighty, we're going into it. Don't worry, we're going. I'm going. No flashing lights, thank you. Make sure to— ow! I just kicked my dad's. Good lord, hello. Banger? Slightly worried about copyright. If copyright whoops me, I'm just gonna whoop it back, Loki. Is that the lowest it goes? Good lord. Where's my volume sliders, chat? That's more like it. Sound effects. Sound effects are fine. UI is fine. How did you play FNAF 3 when there was flashing lights? I thugged that out. I had such a terrible headache after FNAF 3, I'm gonna be real. What is this? I have aura. Not quite in my pocket, but you know. Oh, he's got the Dead by Daylight fire axe here. That's pretty cool. What's in the shop? What can I buy? Can I... The Mimic. My name is the fucking Mimic, oh yeah, my name is the fucking Mimic, oh yeah. Do you know what? I'm familiar enough with, like, FNAF to, like, understand, like, stuff like this. Oh, lovely. They got, Mr. I'ma evict you and throw you in the sewer. We got Mr. I'm the fucking Mimic. And we got I always come back. Great lineup, gotta say, you know, out of all the characters. Can't go wrong. I'm noob. Yeah, me too, dude. I'm as noob as can get right now. Yo, this is looking more like a Mori, but at the start. Why are we Moriing at the start? Clearly, Springtrap is aura farming too hard. We need to nerf him. Marionette. Withered Foxy. Toy Chica, Spring Bonnie. I don't think these guys are associated with each other. That's clearly from different games. You can be background noise. Yes, I will be background noise. Right, where am I going? What am I doing? Not a clue what I'm doing, by the way. Completely going blind into this. Kitchen was like... I made a deal earlier with Kitchen that was like, if I get home before 7, I'll do a Bite by Night stream for you. I did get home before 7, as you can see. I'm here. So, you know, I gotta stick to my promise. I keep my promises, guys. I know you won't believe me when I say that, but I do keep my promises. Hi, Twin. I fear there is a man trying to turn us into soup right now. I don't know about you. I'm not kind of vibing with it, you know. It ain't my cup of tea. These springs are too trapped for me. Hee hee ha ha. Do you know what though? I won't lie. I am at least familiar enough with the FNAF franchise to have an idea of sort of some of the stuff that goes on. I would presume anyway. Refused. Okay. Nice. Right. Ah, I see. Okay. This is easy enough. What does this remind me of? Oh, do I need to put them all on? Okay. I gotta hit the gen crank. It's reminding me of Outlast Trials. What do you mean last man standing? Why is everybody dead already? I don't even know what my abilities do. I didn't get that far. What does this do? Oh damn, there's a little bit of a loop system then. So it's not completely mundane. I see. Okay, so we've got like little booby traps. But we know I'm not lasting 5 minutes. So... Oh wait, is that 5 AM? Okay, maybe I can do that. Probably not. Probably not, if I'm being honest. Right, okay, it very easily slips down the... Oh wow, that's got a big hitbox. Damn, okay. I don't know if there was a Bite by Night Discord. Was I supposed to put this stream in a Discord somewhere? Actually, it's probably locked down. I'm gonna be real. I'm probably not eligible for whatever their content creator role is. I know that, like, other people were, like, applying for, like, pre-access and stuff, but I don't think I'm eligible for it. I'm just a baby in terms of content. How's the night biting? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm a little here. A little there. A little everywhere. Okay. Pizza is a heal. Okay, that's a heal. Right, I see. That is a speed boost, basically. Right, okay. Sort of like an adrenaline system, then. Understandable. Okay, spring trap. What do you do? Swing. Traps. Okay, I got that. I got the trap bit. I noticed those. Rush forward and grab saliva in front of you. Deals 40% of the HP. Pause for 10 seconds. Throw your axe. So, realistically, I'm presuming that the strategy towards, that is probably, like, activate the traps when he's not nearby. And stuff like that. Sending a DC... Send the link to my DMs. Send it to my DMs. I don't know if I even have access to, like, post my stream in there, though. I probably don't. I probably suspect it's, like, level locked and stuff. That's something you should not do? Ah, I see, okay. I've not actually seen the effects of the traps yet, so I'm not sure if that's do not activate any traps at any cost. Okay, so you can't, like, get rid of them if they're sort of placed then. You just have to perma-avoid. The game looks cool, but that's also a downside because it's unoptimized AF on lower-end devices. I mean, honestly, I'd be surprised, if they didn't have sort of, like, settings for it, because I know games like Trappy have settings for, like, quality and stuff. But yeah, send me the Discord and I'll see if I can post in there, like, the video. I don't think I can. I don't think I'm eligible enough for their, like, content creator role. I'm probably not. But, I mean, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. They don't have settings for it? Aw, man. Yeah, okay, that's kind of sucky. But, I mean, hopefully maybe they will at least consider that. Like, that's something I can, Doesn't make the model's quality lower? Right, I see, okay. I presume it's to do with the effects and stuff like that, because as well, like, textures and certain things as well can be, a problem, especially if textures change from what I've seen. I know that even in, like, games like Trepidation, I lag significantly when I experience something like, how do you call it? I lag significantly when I, am facing a warden and, you know, the texture of the map changes. Right, okay. There's a flashlight. I don't like flashlights in games, I'm gonna be real. I'm one of those that, tends to avoid a flashlight. I find that flashlights can be more of a giveaway of your location than anything. They can see you from further away. What are we thinking about this so far? Honestly, it looks quite fun. It's got a little bit more to it than like most stamina slot games, so I'll give it that. There's at least like a barricade system. Hopefully eventually they'll maybe consider adding more to it, which would be cool. But as of right now, it's mainly just like a barricade system, which I'm still not too sure on the fundamentals of said barricade system. But I will sort of gather an opinion eventually. Obviously I'll also post, if I can, that is, I'll try and post my link to the stream in their Discord, so that if I can, obviously, get like some more proficient players in to hopefully sort of give me a little bit more insight as well, because it's always good to get further insight from people who've had a little bit more you know, experience than I have. If this becomes part of the stream schedule, what day might you put it on? Honestly, not sure yet. I'm not sure what I want to do with the schedule. I do want to have like a little bit of a revise eventually, because obviously we got rid of some stuff. I'd be interested to maybe consider it, but I think I'd have to get more of an idea of it by like playing some more. Am I missing something in here? Am I supposed to be able to see some generator right now? I don't know where the gens are or anything like that. It's very Flee the Facility-esque, if I had to sort of label it right now. I would argue it is very... I would argue it's very Flee the Facility-esque. But I do like it. It reminds me of, I don't know, obviously I don't know if like the Flee the Facility-esque sort of side is coming from the knowledge of Five Nights Hunted. But honestly, it could be anything. I just think it has, obviously with it being more stamina slot without direct stamina slot, it probably is, you know, definitely probably picking that side of my brain. Oh, I remember this is where Kitchen sent me the screenshot of. Yeah, Kitchen sent me a screenshot. I was like, hey, I don't want to spoil myself. Get me a screenshot for my thumbnail, and I'll stream your game that you want me to do. And they did, and they took one up here, and that's what the thumbnail is. But I like it so far. I don't think it's necessarily sort of something I've got too much knowledge on right now. Obviously, I've only played like a game in a little bit. But it's definitely, like, intriguing. What's Peter Griffin from Fortnite doing here? Existing. You died? Aww. Rip twin, it's okay. I'll avenge you in spirit. If I know how to. If I knew how to avenge you, I would, okay? Look, I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. I just want to sit in the play area. Can I go to the ball pit for an hour? Can I sit in the ball pit until this is, like, over? Like, the scary man's gone away? I'm in the pit, guys. Is this into the pit? Is this what they were talking about when they said into the pit? Also, I just realized, why am I, like, kind of squiffy right now? Hold on. Give me myself over a little and give it a good old shrinkeroni. That makes... We're gonna have a reconfig. So this is an old, scene, that we're on, like, in terms of YouTube. Because, this used to be my Forsaken scene. But obviously, we're not doing that anymore, so there's no point in keeping it, right? So I was like, oh, let's repurpose it into a general Roblox one. But now, obviously, I'm going to need to reposition everything, which means I'm going to need to bring up the throwing system UI for a second, just so I can... a little bit off. But the general gist is there. Yeah, okay, cool. Now I can hide that. Cool. And the avatorial guys, your B guys won't get in my way. Awesome! You can crouch. Oh, wait. So can I just sit in the ball pit? You know what? I'm gonna pull that, you know, that pro gamer tech of ball pit or nothing. Guys, I'm not here. Right, let's have a look. Kitchen, did you DM me the invite? Yeah, I don't see an invite. I don't think it works. You're fine. Shh, no one's gonna know. Look, if everyone else gets away with it in a game, I'm gonna get away with it in a game. But yeah, drop me the link to the Discord kitchen in DMs. Alright, bet, let me go. I got this. Guys, I heard Springtrap, but I ain't seeing Springtrap. You're too old for the ball pit? You leave me alone. I'm gonna sit in the ball pit if I want to sit in the ball pit. You cannot stop me. Verify. Go. Blocks link. Let me in. Oh, they know where I am. I don't like it anymore. You know, Springtrap, I don't appreciate you being a stinky fart. Right, let me get that over to somewhere like this, where I can... Ah, okay. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what these buttons are. I'm bad at this! Hi, welcome in, by the way. I know a bunch of people are joining us. I'm like all over the place right now. I'm trying to get through.
Tango without more of a fight. Pathetic.
Okay. Right, their Discord doesn't seem to have a place where I can put the stream. But I also can't verify in their Discord, so I can't double check that for, like, certain. I can't get in through their verify. I'm on the stream. Twin, did I not add you on Roblox? I just realized. Get better at the game. Sent you a request? But let me have a look. Wait, which one is you, Twin? Subjective. Okay. Cool. Got you. Hey, go, Twin. But yeah. Hi, folks. I don't know. There's a couple people in here I don't recognize before. Until LMS just means I'm good at the game. Not really. I mean, I was goofing around that, like, last game. I was fixing a lot of my settings and crap, so... I don't think you can call me adequate at the game until I actually know what the hell is going on. Because, like, right now I'm perplexed as all hell. Do. Okay, I got away from that. This game would be cool if it wasn't Salmon Slop. Hopefully, honestly, I'm hoping that they would take, like, the criticism of that. Should, obviously, they... what did you say? Here. Add you. Oh, you know what, Kitchen? I don't know why I don't have you added. I don't know why I don't have you added. I remember your username so many times, though. I've added your user so many times. Which is insane, isn't it? Your trepidation training if you're any good. Wow, okay. I'm just catching strays left and right here. I don't know what I did to y'all. There's a crazy loot spot at the ball pit, by the way. Honestly, yeah, the loops are kind of something, but like, honestly, can I hit like slash verify? I might go to Bloxlike's DMs and see if I can do it in there, likey. Hold on. How do I DM damn bot? There we go. Bloxlink didn't respond, Brotato. Visit site. Find him in Discord. Dude, I just wanna get in the server. Yep. Verified, yes. Oh my god. Whoa. Here I am trying to fix stuff. And there's chaos going on around me. Okay. Right, I'ma just... I don't think I can help that guy. This isn't Outlast Trials, I can't hit the kick button. I think if I just like...
I always come back.
Oh no. I'll never know. He's nice, he gives free haircuts, trust. Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay, you know. What about y'all? I'm okay. I'm fine, you know? I don't confirm. Yeah, cool. He gives free Bobek? I don't need free Bobek. What do you think I am? Damn. I did verify. I am verified. Bloxlink's website just said I am Bro. This stinking Bloxlink bot doesn't like me. You need free boba because you're broke? Wow. That's just meanie fart behavior. I'm gonna send you to, you know, dig a hole with a spoon. You're gonna dig a hole with a spoon. Yeah. You should give me all your passwords. I'll make your channel big. No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm okay, you know. I'm quite okay. Can somebody tell Bloxlink to work though? Cause like Bloxlink won't let me in the Bite by Night server. Takes about 5 to 10 minutes. I've left it for like a good few games. Something wrong with Bloxlink. Yeah, I've been waiting for it to go through. It just isn't going through. Yeah, I tried to get in because I was like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I'll see if they have a CC channel. They have a role, right? I don't think I'm eligible for it though. Can I get myself like, that role? Indie broke, he's been all in Jeff skins. I didn't even buy that many Jeff skins. Jeez. You guys are so dramatic. I ate the num-nums. I ate the num-nums. And now I'm here. Good with Jeff. Honestly, I am okay with Jeff. A lot of people in comp were really surprised about that when I started playing comp. I started playing comp and everyone was super shocked. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, why is it burning? Wow, guys, it's almost like this is a Five Freddy Night reference. Yoink. See ya. Gotcha. Yeah, Bloxlink is thinking. Bloxlink has been thinking for like many a time. Many a years, if you will. So, okay, let's have a look at the shop. How much is the Mimic? Does it not tell me how much the Mimic is? Oh, 4,500? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Meh. You can get entered. You can, yes. Robux shop. I don't want the Robux shop though. Audio. Right, okay, let's delve back into it then. Favorite animatronic in sister location? Can you imagine being evicted from Anid though? Like, can you imagine how like humbling, right, it's gotta be, right? Because obviously Anid's whole thing is being an amalgamation of everyone, right? And can you imagine how Baby felt getting evicted? Like, that's gotta be like a low, right? That's gotta suck. Like, there's no way that didn't suck, dude. Springtrap's default killer, yeah. And we're all kind of broke around here, but that's okay. It ain't about the money, it's about having fun. Big top from the Mimic. Are you talking about the... Isn't that basically the same as the DJ guy at one point? Or was that a different guy? He looked the same as the DJ guy, right? Yeah, like, bro basically got repurposed, right? So, you know, at least, you know, that's a little bit... The giant music man from Secret of the Mimic was also, like, in Security Breach, though. From what I what I remember, at least. Yeah, like, what I remember, there was, like, the mini guys in Security Breach. So, like, it's not like bro got left behind, but was just repurposed. Whereas, like, Circus Baby got evicted from the bloody Enid combo. For some reason, they were like, yeah, we just specifically don't want you here. That's insane. Like, what is bro... Bro's shredding it, I guess? That's cool. Is this a threat? Kitchen. Oh. Got repurposed. Yeah, basically. That is the definition of repurposed. Having your purpose changed into something else. Fazbear Entertainment stored Music Man. Well, yeah, if you think about it, obviously, because in the modern day sort of like Security Breach, there is the little Music Man, and there's like a whole music like area in Security Breach. It's like a whole thing. So it's not like he got left behind, but on the other hand, like, they evicted Circus Baby from the Enid and just, like, left her, like, separate to end up as Scrap Baby, which was kind of, like, crazy. waste disposal. They got a room for y'all. They got a room with y'all name on it. Supply receiving unit storage. Go crazy with FNAF fun facts now. Honestly, me too. Did anybody see the whole like Did anybody see that whole theory that was about how's it called? Anybody see that whole theory about how FNAF World and FNAF 4 are how FNAF World is basically just like the conscience of the crying child? It was like a whole thing. There's like a whole theory around that and how it's like the conscience, and the more that like you delve into it, the more you're digging into like the subconscious and the sort of like suppressed memories. That was a really interesting one because obviously on the surface it's like the Afton house, right? It's all like jolly in a field and like with hills and stuff, and then it slowly but surely devolves into insanity, right? Really cool theory. The barricading is cool. Yeah, I think that definitely separates it apart from some of the games. But I still... Obviously, it's like... Yeah, it's... I can understand sort of the hype. I hope they add more than just the barricading. I hope they add, like, a couple of things I'd definitely like to see would be Texas Chainsaw Massacre sort of style crawl spaces. Those would be very cool, you know, with the shutters. Wells or something similar would be quite cool. In the same sort of breath. But honestly, I could vibe with crawl spaces, and I could vibe with like... Yeah, honestly, I could see all sorts of different mechanics in this game. I don't necessarily think the vaulting is the way to go forward, but I mean, there's definitely opportunity for, like, for example, pallets. Pallets are very much there. You could very much fling a lot of this furniture down to sort of create obstruction. I think as well, you know, the lockers maybe could have some kind of mechanic to them. Where they sort of... stuff like that. You can't use vents. He can, actually, in the FNAF 3, I'm pretty sure that Springtrap could use vents. I'm pretty sure that's why you had to block up the vents with the seal system. So he can use vents, but the way you'd probably, like, if it was to be sort of incorporated into this game, I reckon it would probably be on a slowdown basis, similar to how Dead by Daylight's vaulting works. You vault slower than, like, the survivors, but you can still do that. It would be the same with, the sort of crawl spaces in this, I think. That'd be the way to go about it in my eyes. But honestly, I think there's a lot they can do. There's potential there, but it's whether or not they then opt to, you know, go further and definitely sort of, you know, build from that potential. It'll definitely be a sort of fun thing to see. But like on a preliminary basis, I would say that there's definitely potential. You know? Event mechanic would be so fun. Honestly, a crawl system mechanic would be really cool. And it's not like games like Flee the Facility that like would have sort of like vents that the killer can't like use. It'd be sort of like a, you know, a crawl space that they could use but slower. How am I liking it so far? Honestly, I find it like good. I think there's definitely improvements to be made, but that's obviously a discussion point that I could like go through. But I think for a preliminary basis, I think it does sort of have the foundations there. It's like, I think, you know, it definitely needs building on, but as a good sort of base foundation, it's like very strong. Oh man, I forget these are like super like finicky to get around.
So predictable.
But yeah. Also, I've been sitting there for ages on the verify on the Bite by Night server, and I just can't get through it. I've left it open on that page for ages. I can't seem to get through it, so I don't know if it's a sort of outage on that front, on the Discord side. Is there anywhere that someone can put the link of the stream for me? Can someone that has access to it, like, put my stream in there for me? If there's, like, a media channel or something?
Kinda hoped you put up more of a fight.
If someone can put it in there for me, I would appreciate it, because I can't do it myself. Or just, like, be, like... There's a media one. Yeah, if you can bob it in there. Even, like, just take a screenshot and put it in there. Yeah, even if you just sort of, like, take a screenshot. Just, or, like, I don't know, ping someone and be like, hey, is there somewhere this can go? The person streaming cannot literally get in the Discord, it won't let them in. Hello, welcome in. Map Pizzeria. Okay, is there any one map right now? Links don't work? Yeah, they probably won't, to be fair. I can understand, like, why that wouldn't go through. But, yeah. Done a screenshot. Yeah, go crazy for it. Obviously, you know, if someone, talks about it, you know, just sort of be like, hey, this person literally can't get through the Discord, or they would have sent it themselves. But yeah, it's frustrating because obviously I've been sat with the blocks like loading for ages, and like it's not going. It's like it's not even like, I know you said it was like a 10-minute thing. It's been in the background for ages, and it's not done much. Oh, all right, okay. Look at that spine. Okay. Right, M1, E, and a Q. Put that down like that, and then put another one here, because, like, obviously people are going to be coming through here. Oh, so it goes... I see, okay. It goes wherever the mouse is, meaning... I see, I understand it. I hate this map, keep bumping into stuff. Yeah, I definitely think I'd probably be better off with shift lock, if I'm honest. That's finished now, so there's no point in, like, sort of, like, lingering around here. This might be... Ah, nope, nobody's been in here. You're laggy? Yeah, it will be. It will be laggy if you're trying to play in my servers. There's not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Can't exactly move country on a whim, twin. Damn, close. Just not close enough. Sent the screenshot and 5 seconds, 2 more screenshots came and blocked your screenshot. Oh man, I'm sorry. Can you maybe like ping someone and like ask them like where, like how to, if I can get in, or if like someone can like distribute the link for me? Just ping like a mod and be like, hey, where do stream links go on the game? Just say like, oh, the person streaming can't get through due to like the blocks link thing.
So predictable.
Damn, I need my axe back, bro. Give me it. Damn, the execution is cool. I hate that the axe is a little like sticky like that. It can definitely be like understandably frustrating. It's a little sticky. Why did I kill you? Cause you're in the game and you just, you know, you're my enemy, twin. Oh, the stickiness of the environment. Bonk. Alright, who else is playing around here? Who am I gonna get next? Who? I don't know how to... I presume there's some kind of detection system. I'm just not necessarily familiar with the system in which that would... Okay, we'll just keep exploring, I suppose. Throw the axe? Okay, cool, hold on.
I smell fear.
Cool, I suppose that's just worth. Are they over here? There's loads of people. I'm not doing very well, but you know, that's whatever, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anywhere with it.
There's
I can try.
to hide.
But I don't think it's gonna work out for me. Like if I head in here. Someone down by the boxes? They were here a second ago. Am I crazy? Oh well. There we go, yeah. As I say though, I can't get through. Like, certain areas right now. Let you in. I honestly, you can probably try and join. I don't know what the queue is gonna be like. Okay. Supposed to be, I don't know. It's honestly, it's all over the place. But yeah, I can't get into the Discord server for the game because I was gonna distribute the stream link in there and be like, hey, if anybody's like looking to sort of swing by and give me tips and stuff, let me know. But I literally like can't get in their Discord. Their blocks link is genuinely broken, so I am just kind of like not able to go anywhere to ask anyone. So I'm just here on my own, figuring out and kind of winging it really. Server hop? If I server hop, you can have the exact same ping. Gonna be real. You will have the exact same ping because I'm still European. It's to enter, not for the ping. Alright, well in that case, I mean, yeah, I can do. Here, while I'm dead. Maybe there's a Discord just for talking. Honestly, I think that is their main Discord. And they're just not like... I don't know, Blocks Link's just broken, I think. Like, I'll try and hit the button again. But I don't think it'll do anything. Yeah, it just keeps interaction failing. Yeah, I don't know. A fan made one, I would have no clue where to find that, I'm gonna be real. Right, let's see what just hitting the play button on the game does. See where that puts me in terms of sort of servers. That might put me into a random one. It does. I can't find a... Hold on, let me see if I can find an empty one. I'm gonna try that. I see one with 3 players. That might be in a German server. Possible, I just hopped to a new one. And this has a few less players if you guys wanted to come along. Now UK, yeah, I picked a London one. But yeah, I can't verify in the Bite by Night Discord, so... I'm just kind of stuck in limbo right now. Which is fine. You know. Yeah, I can't get through it. So we're just not going to be able to post in there. I'm hoping maybe eventually someone can verify me through. Or, you know, someone can get me through automatically. Like, not automatically, but like, manually. So if anybody knows a mod in Bite by Night that, like, can verify me, that would be great. Because I can't get through. Blocks Link is having a fit. I've tried their website and everything. Like, I've tried the Blocks Link website. I've tried, like... everything. It's just not having it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. Maybe I just sort of join their support server and beg and plead. Game's kind of boring, to be honest. That's okay. You don't have to play, but I'll be here sort of yapping about it for a bit longer. I do want to explore some more sort of different things, and I want to at least get to try some more like loadouts. So I want to do a little more.
Please be advised. Containment systems are compromised. Proceed to the exit safely.
Yeah, I will go through like different survivor stuff, I think. Honestly, I think medic would probably be a nice one to grab. I'll grab. That's me for real. Cool. Inventory time. Yippee! I get to hit the yippee. I should fix the door mechanic. For it being the only mechanic in the game except stamina management, it should be kind of OP like pallets since DBD gets free heart. No, yeah, absolutely. That's what I've sort of said as well. I've sort of said a similar thing in the sense that like it should be you know, it should obviously be a little bit tweaked, and there's definitely some more stuff to do with it. So hopefully eventually they do that. You're not allowed to talk— you are allowed to talk about the game. I'm just like, I'm not saying you're not allowed to talk about the game. If anything, I think constructive criticism, as long as you sort of word it correctly, can be really sort of like useful and helpful. You know? I think constructive criticism is a good thing. And, you know, it should be sort of it's not necessarily a frowned upon thing to, you know, give feedback, as long as you're not being nasty. When it ventures out of constructive criticism into, like, nasty territory, then that's when it's, like, a problem, you know? Kajim was saying it's in beta, which I know. Yeah, that's what I mean. You're fine to give criticism. I don't have a problem with criticism in here, you know? Surprisingly fire, I didn't hear nothing about it till now. I've heard of it quite a few times. I know, I've seen a few content creators mention it, but I do know that, you know, obviously it's not 100% either. You're a fave mod, but I don't have a fave mod. What are you yapping about? I don't have a fave mod. I do not have a fave mod. This is defamation of character, and I will not be standing for it, quite frankly. Oh, come on. Stinky, stinky, stinky Springtrap. You can't stand anywhere. Oh, wow, okay. Wow. See, this is why you're not the favorite. You ever wonder why you're not the favorite? Yeah, this is why. Yeah, this is why you're not the favorite, dude. Prime example. Through an axe, yeah. It's an axe. It's a fire axe. Uh, there's a bee on your shoulder. 12 people watching is pretty cool. I know, right? We never usually have these numbers. It's kind of crazy. Guys, are irritating me. Do 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 bum 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 bum. But yeah, I can't get into their Discord, which is really sad because I'd love to have like gone and yapped in there and had some of the people that know the game well to sort of like come and guide me and teach me how to not be buns. Bum 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 bum. Play pressure and you won't be buns at the door minigame? I wasn't buns at the door minigame anyway! Rude! Just hit a bully, you know, going back to the background, bye. Okay, enjoy, Stinky. The game isn't even 2 days old, there's no pros. Yeah, but like, I've not played it for more than 10 minutes. So like, I'm probably not any good at it. I'm sure there's people who've like played it for like the full day and like have a lot more experience and understanding than I do. I don't even know how it works half the time. I still don't understand the spring trap mechanics. I found a box. How do I emote? Yippee! Which do I want to get? Honestly, I'm not sure. I would... the general way that I sort of tend to handle killers and stuff is I quite like to sort of play each character and then I use that to sort of form my opinion. So typically with stuff like Dead by Daylight, if you've ever seen my Dead by Daylight save, you know that I have every killer on Prestige 1 or higher. Rather than doing like a Prestige 100 on someone, I always focus on trying everyone out and sort of like building up my experience with everyone so then I can sort of form my preferences. But I'm also ADHD as fuck, if you couldn't tell. So, you know, I'm all over the place in that sense, and I like to shuffle between different things, and I like a constant influx of change and variety, so honestly, I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna shuffle through all of them and aim to sort of get them all in this stream. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll be the case. I did buy a survivor. I have the medic survivor, you silly goose. Yeah, see? I have the medic survivor. See? I can heal others, and I can heal myself. The best emote. Honestly, I just bought one that looked fun, and one that kind of vibed with me just from, like, the first sort of, like, 2 seconds. So... Guamgo? I haven't watched Guamgo ever, I'm gonna be honest. I watched one Guamgo video, and I found it to be an interesting experience. So I've never really gone back. I didn't find the information reliable or well-sourced. Good luck, Stinkies. Good luck, Kitchen. Don't explode. I I gotta. It, do you know what goes through my mind when you have that pull thing? Pump It by the Black Eyed Peas. That is old. Oh my god, I'm old. Oh my days. Oh, Jesus, I've just outed my age at that point. Jeez. I just realized how old that actually is. The Black Eyed Peas is, like, a whole is, like, really old. Maybe it is time for the retirement home. I know you guys keep calling me Unk, but, like, damn. Maybe I do need to retire. Honestly, who's trying to pay my pension? Because, like, you know what? If you guys keep calling me Unk, I will retire if you pay my pension. What? Whoa. How do I do this to other people? How do I do it? How does it work? I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm a little torn. I'm a little confuddled, if you will. Oh, wait. Let me... Do I have to interact with you? Oh, interact. Take it. Take it. You need it. Dude. Take it. There we go. Somebody took it at least. See, look at me. I'm healing. I'm so good at this. The prompt gets glitched 95% of the time. Ah, right, okay. I didn't realize there was bugs and stuff yet. Press E. Oh, right, yeah, of course. Sorry, I forgot about that. Oh, maybe not now. Good point. Good point. Thank you anyway, Jasper. I appreciate the effort. I'm just not maybe in the best place to do that right now. I'm a little silly like that, you know? Oh, I'm gonna get mimicked. Still in beta though, so it has the right to be buggy in some parts. No, that's understandable. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that it's buggy, I just didn't realize there was going to be bugs. Honestly, as I kind of said in the description of the stream and stuff, I don't know anything about the game. I went into this completely blind. I'd never heard of too much about the game. I'd only heard of it through other content creators, and even then that was more in discussion form. And the other way that I've sort of heard about it is people talking about it. So I've only heard of it from word of mouth. I don't know too much about the actual aspects of it, and I didn't, you know. So obviously I wasn't aware going into it that it was in beta, but now I am obviously aware of that, because you guys told me. But yeah. I was gonna go look through the Discord. I wanted to be like nosy. I wanted to snoop. How am I supposed to snoop if I can't get in their Discord? Oh well. Guess I gotta go and snoop somewhere else. Snooping as usual. I need to be nosy. I need to play spy. That's what I do half the time. I'm gonna be real. Behind the scenes, when you see me sort of like mid-game, or like in like intermission periods, I'm doom scrolling something. Hello, yo, what's your user? It's Decision. It should be in the pin at the top. Just DCSION. Super easy. Not hard to find. Just in the pin at the top. Go slap it on Roblox. I'll probably be the first one to pop up. I don't think anybody else has a username like mine. There's like a couple random accounts that have like a bunch of number smashes after them, but like those have been there years, so it's not like anything I'm sort of worried about. But yeah, welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. You're welcome to come and join if you would like to do so. I was gonna come and I was gonna go and post this stream in the Discord server of Bite by Night and stuff like that. So I was gonna go put this in there, but I can't get past the blocks link bot. It's down right now, so I'm you know, I'm just in limbo, hoping that maybe this gets on someone's recommended page. Did you quit Forsaken or are you just trying something new? I put a video out like last month about that kind of stuff. Not necessarily sort of wanting to delve into the negative aspects of it, but I was getting a lot of verbal abuse. I was getting a lot of sort of like negative behavior and verbal abuse, but I've never just been a Forsaken content creator. I mean, I do Roblox Trepidation on Tuesdays. I do, let's have a look, what else do I do? Roblox Trepidation on Tuesdays, we do Garden Warfare 2 on Wednesdays, we do Minecraft is also a regular on the channel. I host my own Minecraft server. We also do Marvel Rivals is a new one that I'm sort of bringing in weekly, but yeah. I've never just been one game channel. I've always been a variety content creator. And, you know, I've played a lot of story horror games on the channel before. I play a bit of everything, really. But yeah, you know, it's okay. We vibing. We live in the dream, really. I'm just doing what I can. I just do what makes me happy. That's the focus of the channel, and it always has been, really. So just so I had the streak going. Oh, it's okay, Twin. You're okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, I was getting a lot of verbal abuse and mistreatment, and I'm sick and tired of being called mean words. Can we just be nice? Let's all be positive and friendly and jolly and joyous. We must spread joy. We must be jolly. We must jolly max. Yo, Snake! Yo, okay, wait. This might be peak. How high a score do you think I can get? Like, I remember playing this back when I was in high school. On the damn Chromebooks, dude. Back in COVID. That was like actual memory lane right here. I'm pretty good when it comes to Snake, to be fair. Oh, let's go. Ooh, that was a close clutch. Okay, that was slightly scary. It's fine. Oh my days. I gotta lock in for the snake, guys. I gotta do a loop round so I can get that one. Hey, oh my days. Oh my days. I might be cooked here. This might be it. You're putting on buffalo sauce? I mean, it's okay. It's as good as the next sauce, I suppose. Damn. Okay. Phone's burning from this game. Yeah, honestly, it looks like it would be quite, like, graphically detailed. But, hopefully maybe they consider adding settings for that. I know a lot of textures and stuff can be quite, like, funky. Obviously, apparently the game's in beta, so it's not necessarily expected for it to be pristine on, you know, like public beta release. But, you know, over over the sort of time, I'm hoping that they are receptive to feedback, and, you know, eventually there's various improvements. There's always opportunity to improve.
Welcome,
Remember.
Isosystabus 91 to the Bumblebees.
Oh, yay, welcome in. Oh my days. What a way to enter Twitch. Yeah, there is, text-to-speech. It's the TTS. The little friend on my shoulder is a, TTS pet that does, the TTS for, all the subscription notifications, follow notifications, donation notifications, and a couple other things. But yeah, it just does a few things. It's pretty sort of explanatory over time as to what it'll read out, but yeah, you won. Yeah, congrats, Kitchen. You shredded me in about 2.5 seconds. 15 people? Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy, right? Like, how is there so many people here today? I don't know where they're all coming from. Where's everyone coming from? Where are you guys all peering from? The entirety of, like... That's like half my audience. Like, half of my, like, non-consistent audience is here, dude. Because it's a Sunday and a Roblox ASIM. Yeah, I mean, it's self-explanatory, really. Need to make it weekly. Honestly, I mean, I might. We'll see. We'll see, sort of how it goes with the future. I can't even get in their Discord at the minute, so... we'll see how that goes as well, because right now I'm locked out. Right now, I'm still in jail. It's nice to see FNAF joining the ASIM category. It's been a while after everything that happened. There's been a FNAF ASIM for quite a while. From what I know, Five Nights Hunted has existed for quite a while, and that's also a FNAF-themed ASIM, from what I know. That's more sort of Flee the Facility vibes, though. Although I would argue this has, like, a level of Flee the Facility vibes in the same sort of description, but... it's also somewhat, incomparable. Joining the Roblox ASIM category. Yeah, I mean, wowee, okay. Let's give this a go real quick. There we go. Right, okie doke. Where are we headed? Should be good. What's over this way? I'm not too sure on the sort of like item objective spawns yet. Are they necessarily in the same place or are they randomized? Obviously, I've only played a few rounds, bear with me. I'm still sort of learning. People keep saying, oh my god, you're a noob. I mean, duh! People point out the obvious for real. I feel like Flee the Facility is similar to this because it's closer to DBD than other Forsaken Snap ASIMs, which are hero survival. Yeah, it's definitely sort of more along the lines of the ASIM genre, whereas like games like Forsaken definitely sort of water down the definition of ASIM in comparison to some others, but you know, it still sort of has a level in which, you know.
So predictable.
Damn, I got the damn axe. Yo, no. They put the axe in my back, that's just mean. Okay, cool. Let's get this going. Because I am incredibly low. Wow, okay. Get that sorted, and then, is this our survival Sunday for today? Basically, yeah, I didn't plan anything else for today, but, you know, obviously, we'll see about, perhaps, like... Oh, okay. Hang on. Gimme. Let me see. But yeah, no. I obviously haven't planned anything else, but obviously if I end up wanting to do something else, I might. I suspect I'm probably not gonna. But, you know, if I want to, I probably will. We'll see, honestly. But yeah, right now I'm just sort of seeing about this. I might consider making this a weekly thing. What kind of day would people want this on though? That's the only question. It's like, what day do people want? Because from what I know, the sort of days in which people are available are sort of differing usually, so it's a bit all over the place. Fridays, honestly, I'd be down for Fridays. I was gonna do like a free-for-all sort of Friday thing, but I can do that any day. My thought process would have been something like Sunday, or maybe even something like Thursday. But Fridays are also an option, absolutely. I'll do free-for-all stuff on some other day. But I think what I'll probably do more than anything is I'll go to the Discord tonight and I'll host a big poll. Or we can do a big poll through, what do you call it? We'll do a poll on the YouTube post system, and we'll do a poll on the... I'm glad I took that hit for the other person. Oh, I was not able to sprint. Okay. But yeah, I'll host like a bunch of polls and stuff throughout the different platforms. And hopefully we'll end up with a sort of consistent consensus, and I will just make that, you know, according to what most people would prefer. If I ever manage to get through the Discord server as well, I will probably go and maybe ask in their sort of like general chat for like the just general public sort of like opinion as well. Seems like it has a lot of cutscenes, a little jarring. Honestly, it does have a couple of cutscenes. I don't necessarily think it's terrible though. I've noticed that at least from what I can see, it's more so like important sort of cutscenes like intro, outro, and animations. It's basically like Moris for every kill. It's basically the equivalent of if someone was sort of running like a red Mori, but without the, you know, sort of downtime. The hooking first, because obviously red Moris require hooking first, but I'm sure it's fine. You get what I mean. Okie doke. Let's have a look. I'm gonna read through some additional kits, I think. I would like to see some more about what these sort of do. Multiple modes to adapt. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Let me have a look. So, the normal swing is just swing 44 in base, okay? Switch strength, speed, stealth, okay. Strength is base stats. Speed is negative damage, but increased speed and minus regen stamina. But you get a leap ability. Minus 25 damage, undetectable, grab and drill. Stab. Okay, let's see. So when you're speedy, you're sort of like not very fast, but you do like an AoE. In stealth, you're undetectable, but you can do a bunch of grabs. So I presume that this is a... Okay, so this is a follow-up. Right, this is... Into the floor becoming invisible and reviewing play. Right, okay, so basically that's all to do with, words. Where's my words? That's all kind of, sort of variant modes. So it's all to do with lower damage, but other buffs instead, so... Not necessarily a hard hitter in that case. But I could see it working well. Definitely startled me. What have we got over here? 38 for a swing. Roman reveal, so that's very Nemi, like Nemesis sort of. Grab is extend to grab players and pull them to you. Okay, so that's sort of a... how do you call it? That's a sort of like, alternate, like, trepidation alternate vibes. Okay, I see. I see the vision, I see the vision. Oh my gosh. That is quite scary. That is quite daunting. I can't say I'm a fan. I might be cooked. This might kill me. I'm probably gonna get, like, jump scared instantly. I experience interruptions on YouTube because I use an ad block. Yes. It does that to try and, like, prompt you to not use an ad block, but literally nobody, like... Nobody is gonna sort of not use ad block, so they're basically just sort of like wasting their resources to do that, because they're trying to make it so you can't use ad block. It'll like... They want to make it so like your channel can get like in trouble if you use ad block, which is really stupid, by the way, because I'm pretty sure that violates some kind of GDPR regulation. But that's what they're trying nonetheless. And... Oh my days. But yeah, I'm just kinda barbecued. Oh well. So those are sort of like shake mechanic then, right? I see, so that's 6,000, the other one is 4,500. Okay. There is health, which does lead to, obviously, intrigue with sort of... I know, obviously, there's survivors that do sort of, like, fight back and such, but it does make you wonder if they're sort of planning to add additional mechanics sometime in for the, stuff, the, like, damage stuff, so that you can actually, like, sort of, like, kill them, if that makes sense. That'd be cool to see. Sort of more along the lines of some of the other ASINs I play. But, again, it's really sort of dependent, I suppose. If you want to, you can get skins for the killer. I would presume that that's the case, but honestly, I don't have the funding right now. Like, I don't have the monies. I need to save up for the actual, like, killers before I can even think about doing that. But eventually, I will give it a go. Yo, new sub. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. I don't know why my little bee friend is not doing all the sub stuff at the minute. Actually, I'm gonna go and double check that real quick. Let's go for it. Events. YouTube. Okay. Oh, look. YouTube, it does not tell me. No. That's members, that's not. Edit. Yeah, for some reason it works with the Twitch, but it doesn't work with the other stuff. Sync is cheating. Sync is probably not cheating. No, I think you're just raging again, Logan. Maybe it's just like a skill issue, dare I say. Yeah, I don't know why they can't let me put a subscriber notif on. I know they have a got all the killers. Hey, that's gonna be one hell of a sort of like achievement, so congrats on that. I can't say I envy you though, because I mean I've been here for a little bit now and I'm no further on. I don't know if that's just because I'm silly. I could be just being very silly right now. But, you know. I'm not like super good at these things, and I mean, obviously, I originally planned to go and post this in the Discord by night to go and get, like, feedback and get people to give me, like, more tips and stuff. But I can't. So, I'm just hoping that occasionally someone will stumble across this and be able to give me a little bit of advice and a couple of pointers. Because I can't get in their Discord server. So, you know, I'm hoping to maybe get a little bit better at it. I know that I'm intrigued by some of the other sort of ideas for, like, survivors and stuff. I'm probably gonna swap back to customer for a bit, because I think other people have medic as well. And I think it's worth maybe trying to... How do you call it? Maybe it's worth trying to have, stamina bar would be good, actually, yeah. Okay, cool, yo. But yeah, I think it'd be good to sort of figure it out, hopefully. Hopefully someone knows how to play this game better than me. Guys, New game? Yes, it is a new game. I think, I don't know when it dropped, but it's been really fun so far. Also, hi Tim Tambourine, welcome in. So how do you keep track of the honey? The honey, if you're talking about one of the bot systems, like this one down here with the bees on it, then that is coming from just watch time. How do I rate the game? Honestly, I like it. There's definitely sort of feedback to have. Like don't get me wrong, I can think of a lot of sort of expansions and other ways of, how do you call it? Other ways of like improving it, but as like a sort of beta game, it's quite like advanced in that sense. It's definitely better than some other games, because at least there's some kind of mechanic that isn't just sort of running around endlessly. But obviously I can sort of come up with a couple more sort of like suggestions and such. Like we were kind of discussing earlier, I think it would be quite interesting to have event mechanics sort of honorable to the whole vent systems in some of the FNAF games, you know, sort of like as a loop, but with the functionality of Dead by Daylight vaulting. So, for example, Dead by Daylight vaulting slows the killer more than it does the survivor. So, you know, a vault mechanic like that, or but as like a vent, or, you know, crawl spaces like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, maybe even Wells, I don't know. There's a lot to explore with it, but like as a foundation for a game, I think it is a very sort of solid base. Yeah, I think it's a very sort of solid base. Oh, that's blockaded. Great start, I must say. I'm really good at this game, clearly. Aha. I don't recognize this map. I don't think I've played this one before.
Always come back.
But yeah, I definitely could drop like a couple of suggestions and stuff. Will I play Bite by Night often? Honestly, I've been looking for another game to replace one of my old stream schedule games, so it's very possible that I could add it to my Friday rotation, yeah. I'll probably sort of experiment around with it a little bit more before obviously I make the decision on that, but just as a sort of foundation, I do want to keep up with the game, and I've been enjoying it better than sort of like I didn't think I'd actually like enjoy it this much. It's definitely more of like a yap game than anything, but I don't mind sort of having a little bit of a yap while I sort of play, because I've always been a yapper. But I think obviously I gotta try out a little bit more. I don't want something to do like, honestly I would like to see more mechanics with stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep up with the game with hope, and you know, if it turns out that they don't sort of go that direction, then I just sort of split off into my own direction. But as of right now, I wouldn't mind sort of delving into it a bit more. It's fresh, it's something that definitely sort of has my interest. So, you know, I'll probably dig into it eventually a bit more. Like, I probably will add it to the weekly schedule if I'm honest. I'll probably poll in the Discord on what day. But I'll take a bit more information about it. I probably, if I can ever get into their Discord server, I'll probably ask about them. I'll probably go and ask their community, like, would they sort of be interested in it? They're adding Mangle or Nightmare Freddy next. See, that sounds really interesting, because I think there's a lot you could do with, like, Mangle, for example. I think there is a lot that you could definitely sort of go along with there. Nightmare Freddy I don't know too much, obviously, about, other than, like, the little, like, guys on the bed, right? There's the little guys on the bed. But I'm pretty sure Mangle was, like, the original sort of, like, or, like, the Bite of 87. So that'd be, like, intriguing. Because, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, as, like, a suggested sort of, mechanic, was, obviously, I mentioned before, like, venting, but with a comparability to sort of Dead by Daylight vaulting in the sense that survivors are slightly quicker than... what do you call it? Survivors are slightly quicker than, like, the killers. But if you think about it, it would be definitely sort of functional for, like, someone like Mangle, who then obviously could, you know, go through, like, vents a little bit faster at the sort of downside of something like that. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot to work with, and obviously with the franchise having so much of a sort of play on things here with, like, obviously there's such a large cast and things that you could definitely work with. I think there's potential, but I think there's definitely, you know, a couple more, like, mechanics that could do with being implemented. But as I say, the game literally released, what, like yesterday, today? Something like that. And I think that there's plenty, you know, to remain patient with first of all. But hopefully they go in the direction of the more sort of fleshed out ASIMs rather than the sort of like watered down variants. It would definitely be positive to see them go in that direction. If they have a suggestion for them, for example, I will likely sort of delve more into detail. Or hell, I mean, if it's like something that I find interest in over the next couple of days, I could whip up a quick video sort of going into some concepts or, you know, explaining like my reasoning for the sort of ideas like that, and, you know, going more into detail and stuff like that. I think it'd be really
All systems restored. Containment
interesting.
status?
I definitely could do like a video like that. I definitely do have quite a bunch of ideas. Obviously, I'd want to sort of flesh them out a little bit more before I sort of put them in a video, but what you guys don't know is behind the scenes, after I finish streaming, I tend to go and watch YouTube, and I'm probably watching FNAF lore videos anyway. So realistically, I'm probably gonna be sat brainstorming tonight, coming up with a bunch of like mechanic suggestions and ideas, and obviously depositing those like in a little sort of like paper notebook, and then sort of writing up a script for a video on it. I think it'd definitely be an interesting video. Would you guys want to see sort of like my suggestions and concepts and like feedback from obviously delving into the game for the first time since it released? Would that be something people are interested in, or are we more thinking like we want streams instead? Because I mean, obviously I'm probably going to do the streams anyway, but I would be interested in doing like a fun little like quick video. Nothing too crazy. Just something more like yappy. But they add trading or add spring body skin. Honestly, it'd be interesting to see skins. I think at this point in the game though, skins should be the last thing you focus on. I know a lot of people are going to flame me for this, but I think it's important to consider the fact that the large majority of people that sort of develop ASIMs or, you know, create games of a similar nature, what they tend to do, and their sort of fundamental flaw, is that they focus on cosmetics too early when the game still needs building up from the foundations. And when you have a sort of cracked foundation, building a house on top of it, that house is going to sink after a while. You want to build your foundation to be sturdy so that your house doesn't sink, you know? But I think that's why, you know, they shouldn't sort of like focus on cosmetics at this point. I think it's really important to kind of, you know, stay away from focusing on cosmetics, because that's the kind of thing that kills every ASIM. They get too into the cosmetics, they don't go back to the foundations of the game, they don't focus on the mechanics enough, and boom, everything goes to pot. I think that's a really good sort of thing to keep in mind with that one. Where's my book? Hold on. I don't have my book, but I have my iPad. I'll use that. That makes it enough. Apparently my quick notes don't work. Oh, my iPad just started up, that's why. It's the stream. Is something wrong with the stream? What are you guys talking about? I'm not seeing any latency issues or anything. Right, let me crank this. Everybody's playing Bite by Night. I was just told to play it by someone else, so I was like, okay, sure. I just do what the people ask. I made a promise. So, I did.
Kinda hope you put up more of a fight. Pathetic.
What's happening? Last second there were 20 people here. It's not like... Yeah, it's not like there's gonna be like loads of people here all the time, Twin. I hate to break it to you, I'm still like a very small streamer. I'm not like the next sort of like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know popular streamers to list. Okay, cool. Let me just pop that on there real quick. Cool. Awesome. Right. Where am I going? I have no idea. I'm still not too familiar with some of these maps. I understand the one in the sort of like pizzeria zone. This one I'm not too familiar with, but I'm sure I will figure it out as we go. Hopefully that is the intention of this stream as well, to understand the game a little bit more. This is very much for a V stream. Yeah, I know I've been falling off, but you didn't need to point it out, Twin. Right. Okay, so this is just like a corner room then, right? So it must be sort of like an outside map. Let's see. Yeah, so it seems very outsidey. What's up here? Look. Whoa! 3 people in line. Obviously there's a Roblox bug, I think. I think it's still out there, where, obviously there's, the Roblox bug to do with what, hang on, brain went boom. Okie doke, where was I? Sorry, let me try that again. There's a Roblox bug at the minute with the queue system. I'm not too sure if it's still active, but it has sort of still been, like, fairly prevalent from what I'm seeing, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not fixed. I don't think it has been fixed, basically, from what I've sort of seen. I didn't feel having an axe in your head. Ouchies? Question mark. I missed your vids. I've been around, Twin. I stream almost daily. But yeah, I haven't put a video out in a hot minute. I plan to put one out tonight. So if one of you guys could, like pester me the second I finish stream to go and post the video I've been meaning to post, I will do that. So yeah, one of you get like really on at me. Because I need to remember, I keep forgetting, and it's really, like, bad of me. I've just been so busy recently, you know? I don't know what it is. Like, I can't focus on doing important stuff when I'm so, like, busy all the time, because, like, my brain just goes mushy. Here, let's help out with this. I like how the wires sort of like, Wiggle a little. If FNAF Movie 3 comes out, they should collaborate and get like a skin. Honestly, it'd be interesting to see. I know Dead by Daylight did Dead by Daylight did a lot with the movie stuff. I'm pretty sure they, for example, they had, how do you call it? Springtrap is glitched. No, Springtrap isn't glitched. Not from what I've seen, anyway. Garden Warfare 2, stop it! Take him out to dinner because Pickett donated $50. No, I spent the $50. Well, I haven't spent it, obviously, but, I'm planning to spend it on bunnies. As of right now, I have, I've been sort of like looking at different things to get for the buns with that kind of money. I don't want to spend it on myself. That feels really mean. So I'm gonna focus on putting it towards the buns because they're fat and they're round and they wouldn't stop pestering me today. Okay, right? I swear I'm not even like crazy. They just wouldn't leave me alone, so spend it. Dude, I already took her to a pub, like, last week. What are you talking about? I was late to Garden Warfare 2 stream because I took her to the pub. Actually, I didn't even do the Garden Warfare stream because I was at the pub. So... But, yeah, the buns were tormenting the life out of me today. I know, I was annoying them, don't get me wrong. But it was just very funny. What I did was, because at the minute they're sort of like losing their winter coat, like it just falls out. So they keep ending up with like little bits of fluff stuck out, so I keep going up and I keep yoinking it. And Emmy got really mad at me and she turns around and she's like, "How dare you steal my fluff?" And she jokingly like sort of like, not like bit me, but like nibbled on my skin enough to like startle me. She's so mean. It doesn't even hurt, it's literally a bit of like fluff that's just stuck in her fur. It's just silly. She's such a meanie. If you don't think anyone's here? I think that there's a couple of my regulars here. But, no. I'm not like a super, like, big creator or anything. A lot of people don't even know I exist, quite frankly. I've always been like that though. My streams usually have 2 to 3 viewers. So I'm honestly quite surprised this stream even has people in it. Usually I don't have many people show up. But obviously, this one's doing a lot better than usual, so it's been nice to sort of see that at least. Top 10 most famous streamers on Earth. Yeah, no, there is not, like, anything near fame in terms of my streams, dude. I spend most of my time talking to myself on streams. I've mastered the skill. To the point I feel slightly crazy. I still can't get through the block link bot, that's sad. Yeah, it just keeps failing on me.
There's nowhere left to hide. So predictable.
But yeah, it's been crazy. FNAF Doom, I have no idea what FNAF Doom is. I know what Doom the game is, like, as in, like, the game that's like, if it has a screen, Doom can be seen. I know Doom, but, not a FNAF Doom, I presume that's a different game.
Tango put up more of a fight.
But yeah. Has anybody seen how they managed to run Doom on a brain? Like in the science world, they managed to run Doom on a brain. Have I seen any other killers except Springtrap? I have briefly. Not many people have them right now. I'm hoping to get them before the end of stream so that I can sort of go through them myself. I wanted to see a couple of them. Obviously, I've played like a lot of ASIMs in the time that I've been around, and I think it'd be interesting to delve into seeing all of them. Obviously, I want to sort of use that to form my judgment on the game, because at the moment in time, I'm looking at adding it to my weekly stream schedule. So it's obviously, I'd like to get a little bit more into how the sort of like other killers work and stuff like that before I make the final decision, but as of right now, it's definitely looking like a strong contender. But, you know, I'm hopefully at least gonna get, like, whoever's the next one that's cheapest. I'm pretty sure it's, like, the Mimic. But I'm about 3/4 there, so I wanna at least have experience with 2 out of 3 before I, make the call. But I think it's definitely a strong contender. I am sort of enjoying it, and it's an interesting discussion nonetheless, especially with me sort of being someone that, obviously I'm quite intrigued in the FNAF franchise from a sort of like, lore and like storytelling point of view, so I think it would be definitely interesting to sort of get into a game like this where it's already got a baseline of something that intrigues me. And then obviously, I'm a big fan of ASIMs as well. You'll notice, if you've been around before on my channel, I play a game called Trepidation on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, which is an ASIM. I played Dead by Daylight, I've got over 400 hours in the game. I used to play Forsaken on the channel. I kind of quit that when the community started like being verbally abusive, but I'm hoping this one is a lot more, you know, sort of sane, because I'm gonna be real, FNAF fans that I've met before have been absolute sweethearts, so I can't imagine this being, like, a scary community. What killer skins would you want to add to the game soon? Do you know what? I think Mangle would definitely be an interesting take. Honestly, you don't see a lot of mentions of them, but I'd be interested in seeing something with the mediocre melodies. I don't know if anybody sort of saw there was a very interesting theory. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure, how do you call it? I'm pretty sure somebody posted a theory once, fairly recently, I was watching. It was to do with how the sort of, one of the Golden Freddy spirits is very comparable to David. And how it would make sense that the spirit in Ultimate Custom Night, the spirit that keeps them trapped there, is not one of the necessarily like the Golden Freddy spirits, but rather it's David. And that's why the mediocre melodies are the sort of puppet that's used to convey the meanings of the spirit that's keeping, obviously, Afton in his eternal hell. Because, obviously, the mediocre melodies were stolen designs made by, Fiona. So it all kind of links back, really, doesn't it? It was a really cool theory. I can't remember who made it. I wish I knew, because, like, my memory's terrible. But it was a really interesting theory about how the Ultimate Custom Night spirit could have been David. And it was really cool. But honestly, I watch a lot of these random, like, theory videos and stuff, and I quite, like, enjoy getting into these sort of theories, and I quite enjoy sort of, you know, delving into debates. I'm quite a debating person, so to have something in which I can debate from a sort of, like, unconfirmed standpoint, but also, like, see different perspectives, and also play a game that has, like, relevance to it, that fuels my interests, but also prompts those topics, I think it's a really nice all-rounder for, like, you know, a good contender for a stream, like, that I do weekly. Because I can sort of, like, discuss, you know, theories I've seen within the week, discuss that kind of stuff, bring up, like, my own thoughts and things, and also I just have quite a good knowledge of the franchise anyway. And I play a lot of ASIMs, so it very much encapsulates everything that I'm looking for, and a lot of my interests. For those that aren't aware, I am on the spectrum. I'm on the autism spectrum. I know. It's blatant, but yes, I am on the spectrum, and I'm very sort of like passionate about like different theories and opinions, and I find it really interesting to sort of like delve into these kind of things. So when something ticks multiple boxes in terms of my interests, it's absolutely brilliant. Also, hi, by the way, I saw a hello come in at the minute I was saying that, and I feel like I've just made a really bad impression. My apologies. I don't like
Thank
that
you,
have
Nathan,
hair.
to 3801
No.
for sending us £5. Fuck it, I don't like that you have hair, so have my last £5 to go bald.
Why? Why do you do this to me? My damn hair, dude. Some toxic players. There will always be toxic players. Unfortunately, that is just the reality, especially with Roblox, because Roblox obviously is a more like child-orientated platform, and with immaturity comes toxicity. But honestly, from what I've known of the FNAF community as a whole, they are very sort of kind people. So I'm hoping that that ends up prevailing as the sort of forefront rather than necessarily like toxicity. I hope that more like positive and stuff, you know, positive stuff prevails. Welcome to the highlight of every stream. Stop! Leave my bald head alone! Stop it! Everyone stop it! You guys stink. You guys are stinky. Guy hates me. You only went for me 4 minutes straight? Jeez, dude. What did you do? How did you make this guy that mad? Ultimate rage bait, dude. I need these rage bait powers. Can you teach me your ways? 2 pieces of hair? No, I don't even have 2 pieces of hair. Those are my antennas. I'm the killer in the Bite by Night lobby. Ah, okay, cool. Hi, fighter. I'll think about it. Honestly, right now, I'm looking to... How do you call it? Right now, I'm looking to try and, like, save up for a killer. Then maybe I'll try, like, more survivors after that. But right now, I want to save up for a killer. Can you give me VIP? You know what? Sure. You know what? I'll do it. How much is it? If it ain't like 2K, I'll do it. I'm down. I'll consider that my generosity of the day. 300? I bet. Give me a username. Gift you VIP? I can give it to you as well, Kitchen. I give it to you. Yeah, if you come and get in the server, I'll come and do it for you. I'll get you it too, Kitchen. Damn. Calm yourself. I'll do it. Yes, you're fine. I'll do it for you. Don't worry. Yes, I don't have infinite amounts of Robux, but right now I have a few remaining from my group. You know, my group where I make like the little clothes sometimes. I think I have a couple left from there, so I can get you VIP. I don't mind. I seem to wear the same 3 Roblox outfits, so I may as well, you know, sort of spend them on something nice. What's my username? It is DCSION. It should be in the top or the bottom of the YouTube chat. I don't know, they've changed it on my end, so now it's like a grey bar at the bottom that has like the pin message. But it could be at the top, it could be at the bottom, it could be, I don't know. If you really need the link, I'm sure one of my mods can run the command to give you my Roblox profile. Yep, there you go. Timmy got it. It's something like that. Yeah, there we go. Nightbot. Yeah. Buy you something? No. If one more person wants to pipe up for a VIP, I'll do a 3rd VIP for someone. I don't mind. So we got Kitchen, we got this person that came in and asked originally, and then we'll get someone else as well. Okay, Bobuck. Okay, how do I give this? Okay, right. You probably need to be in the server, I think. We can server hop though, actually. I haven't server hopped in a while. Kitchen, are you on this list? You are. Here you go. There you go. And I don't see the other person. Let's do a server hop though. I think that's a good idea. Come on, let's go. Right. Can we find a little cheeky, like empty server? This one looks empty. Let's go here. It says it's empty. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Right, let's try refresh that then. Full New York. Full. Right, let me give my full page a refresh. Bold again? Yeah, I've been bolded again. It's fine though. Bunch of US servers. I lag like crazy in those though. Let me see what I can find. I'm hoping to find like, even if it's like Germany, I'll play like Germany. I don't mind. Ah, London GB, got one. Right, somebody come and get in here. I'll get you guys whatever you wanted. I know somebody wanted VIP. I'll do it. I don't know. This is my charity for the day. My buns wanted food. So. But yeah, it's not. I'm gonna head out. Bye. No worries. Thanks for showing up, Twin. I'll see you later. Yeah, just get in here and I'll like sort of get it done if I can. 11th in line, that's definitely the bug. You're getting bugged, Twin. There's not like 11 people here. Right, there we go. I don't know if the gifting is working. I'm presuming it is. Did Kitchen get it? Like, is Kitchen here? You have a crown? There you go. I'm back. Just did the newly released second chapter of the Fairy Guardians. Oh hell yeah, how was it? Was it good? They won't let you in. Honestly, I'll keep an eye out. Could be disabled in settings. There you go, Kitchen. There you go, that's how you get rid of it. Phone died at the worst time. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, Twin. I think you have to be in game for me to gift it to you, but like, as I say, I don't mind sort of nabbing it for you. Yeah, you gotta be in game for me to do it. I'll do it for you though, I don't mind. I like how you just randomly rolled into my stream and asked for it, and I'm like, I bet. How do you remove the crown? Apparently it's a setting. Reserved for people who create Roblox content and post videos. Oh yeah, I'm not eligible for the I'm not eligible for their content creator role. I would totally like go for it, but I'm not eligible for it, so oh well. That's fine. What do I think? Honestly, I think it's good. I think there's definitely obviously improvements, but it's a game in beta. There's always going to be improvements, right? But, you know, I definitely would like... Obviously I'm gonna sort of like draft out some like improvement suggestions and stuff and constructive criticism for like a video discussion. But I think, you know, I think it'd be an interesting video to sort of do to dig into sort of like my opinions so far and my findings. I think that'd be definitely a sort of like interesting video that I'd definitely be down to do. Stuff like that. Yeah, I managed to get through their Discord. I managed to get in finally. And I'm not even eligible for their content creator role, so that's sad. But oh well, it is what it is. Oh, I don't know this map. I might be fumbling. That'll be it. No worries. Take your time. There's no rush, twin. Right, you yoink that. Off we go. I'm gonna trap this up. I think this is a good one to trap. Alright, cool. Damn. Don't pick up your axe, you run faster without it. Oh, right, is it comparable to DBD in that sense?
So predictable.
Damn! Survivor side, it's the survivors. If the survivors aren't trolling. Right, I see, okay. Let me throw this down. Killed Jax. I don't know who Jax is, sorry. I don't know, is that somebody's name? Is that somebody I'm supposed to know? I'm sorry. Am I being dum-dum right now? Not heard of what is Tad C? What's Tad C? Amazing digital. Oh, alright, okay.
Left to hide.
Yeah, I've not really seen much of that. I saw like a little snippet of the pilot once, but it didn't really seem to interest me. I know, I say that as an animation fan, but like, guys, leave me alone! I know, it just didn't appeal, okay? Just wasn't my jam, I don't think. Didn't pick up the axe and instantly killed someone.
So predictable. I smell.
These guys also sort of gonna hang in a group. Well, can I add you? I can add you temporarily, yeah. Sure. Give me a sec. If I just strafe, can I just bonk them like that?
Always come back.
There we go. But by night is Forsaker with FNAF texture. Honestly, I'm hoping that they add onto the sort of like... I'm hoping that they add onto the sort of like door mechanic, because if you think about it, if they added something, you know, hear me out, Fidek, I had this like idea I was talking about earlier, where basically if they added a sort of like vent mechanic, you know, because like Springtrap and shit, they all vent, right? A vent mechanic, but it's sort of comparable to like Dead by Daylight's vaulting and like Texas Chainsaw Massacre's kind of like crawl spaces. Honestly, if they added something like that, it'd be kind of peak. Dead by Daylight's sort of like vault mechanic in the sense that survivors are faster than killers, but like also Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the comparison of like you know, being able to like open and close. Those are good if you don't hold them all the way, just regen stamina to max. Yeah, honestly. Damn. Can I clip of that? Honestly, it, yeah, I know what you mean. Just don't hold them till they break, but rather just do it until you get your stam back.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Super killer sided? I wouldn't necessarily say it is. I'd definitely say it's got more survivor siding in the sense of like abilities and stuff. Let's try and dump one of these down here. I never did get a third person to ask for the VIP thing. I know I said I'd do 3, right? I never got a third person ask. That is still literally on the table. You want it? Let me know what username you're under and I'll get you that.
Struggle. You want. It only makes the hunt sweeter.
Can't you join? You can join, yeah, I'm just saying, until you get in. I said I'd do 3 people. Because why not, you know? Alright, let's throw that act over there so I can... I never said you wasn't getting it, twin. Takes so long to get in, I know, but once you get in, you'll be fine.
Always come back.
Go private server for a sec. Honestly, when I next server hop, I will. But like right now, I don't want to sort of make everyone have to rejoin again. Let's hit that. Ah, we left this loop, that's fine.
You can run,
Marvel Rivals fall off. Honestly, I've been playing Marvel Rivals just fine. I mean, I take maybe 30 seconds to sort of get in a server, but I'm stuck. Oh no. They won't let you in. You just gotta be patient with it, Twin, I think. There's probably just a lot of us that are sticking around. Damn, I thought I'd be able to sidestep. It's been more than 10 minutes. It probably has. But do I play Fortnite? I do, yeah. I play a lot of shooters, to be fair. I know a lot of people don't expect it from me, but I do play a lot of shooters. I'm not good at them by any means, but... Been stuck on position 5 for that long? That's insane. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll try and get another server shuffle, I suppose. Check DMs. I think I know what this is. Ow. Loud. Yeah, I've pulled this like a couple of times before. Friend request? What was the username again? I will have a look into that, yeah. Okay, cool. Let me see. Where's the connection thing? Request. There you go. I will make sure to just remove that later if I remember. I'm also gonna fix my hair now. I want my hair back. Cool. Okie doke. Off we go. And then like this. So yeah, if you guys want me to server hop, I'm happy to sort of server hop again in the next sort of like 15... Sort of like next, let's say next game. After this round ends, I'll server hop again and hopefully we'll get some new faces swing by. I'm kind of sad that I'm not eligible for their content creator role though. I mean, it's understandable that they have high requirements, but oh man. I'm not eligible for many content creator roles though, to be fair. I'm a very, very small channel and it makes it difficult to grow. But, you know, I'll just have to keep working and, you know, maybe if I put a couple of videos out, I'll maybe gain a couple new faces. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I probably don't want people to make them look bad. Yeah, the requirement is like 20k as well, so it's not even like I'm sort of like near it. It's like 20k subs and then like a bazillion views. And I have neither of those. I get maybe like 10 views. It's sad, but I get it, you know? It's crazy. You play this game by holding W away from the killer, not to the killer. I didn't do anything, Fidek. Don't you dare. Don't even start with this. I didn't do anything yet. Look, I'm bad at this game, but I'm not that bad, okay? Stop being a meanie fart. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you were like like slandering me like you do every try. You're always clowning on me for being bad, twin. Try to fight. Number one rule of ASIMs, I'm gonna be real, is like do not fight back. Cause like that's like the floor of ASIMs, right? The whole thing is like, you know, abilities, especially in games like this, where like stamina is a big reliance. It's always going to be more worthwhile to just run away than it is to ever fight back. 99% of the time they won't catch up if you just do that. Yeah, it's definitely like the way to go, isn't it? Stick with medic, honestly fair. I've shuffled between medic and this one. I found that this one's more beneficial, but if I'm playing with like people on like comms and stuff, I'll probably run more medic. It all depends on the situation, I suppose. Yeah, I can take that hit for them, that's fine. If that's how they want to sort of... Oh, I'm supposed to... Oh. Let's see. Ah, that's a gate. Am I gonna sub-hop? Yeah, I will after this one. I don't remember I said that last time or something. I have bad memory. So as soon as the round ends, you're gonna have to like send in the chat, like you're gonna have to remind me, because those literally just grapples as a map mechanic. Yeah, true. Honestly, I'm hoping that they will do like more with mechanics though. I think of vent, you know, obviously because like the whole like FNAF sort of like vibe is all about like vents and stuff as well. Like at least in like FNAF 2, 3, like there's always sort of been vents in the FNAF franchise, even in like Ultimate Custom Night and stuff like that. There is vents. Same with Sister Location. Like you kind of go through. Vents have always been like a good like main point of like the franchises. I think a whole. I think, you know, if they dig into the vent side of things and stuff like that, I think it'd be a very cool sort of thing. Already doing by making itself stamina based. I think there's still hope. I think there's still hope that we can eventually sort of maybe convince them away from the stamina slot. Be cool if 2 people could hold a door. That would be cool. My HP number. Okay. Okay, buddy. But yeah, it would be cool. Absolutely. I think, you know, from 6'7" to 6'9", it was 61. What are you talking about? But yeah, honestly, I think it'd be interesting. Compression's making it look trash. Yeah, I can't blame you for that. It's a really small number.
Welcome gamer underscore CL1015 to the Bumblebees.
Oh, yay! Hi, welcome. But yeah, I think it'd be sort of like an interesting video concept. Especially sort of with the game being fresh, that to sort of drop my thoughts, opinions, and feedback and stuff, like a constructive criticism, pointing out the things I enjoy as well, because I think it's important to have positivity as well as negativity. For every positive, there is a negative, and I think it's important to focus on the positives as well as the negatives. A lot of people will always sort of like point out everything bad about a game, but they'll never focus on the things that they did well, or, you know, the things that sort of have been appropriately handled. So I'm gonna make sure I definitely do that, but I definitely can think of... Wowee! I definitely can think of a bunch of sort of like constructive criticism and feedback that I'd like to give, but there's also a lot of good things that I like with the game so far, and I'd like to see them improve on it, you know? You're playing this? Yeah! I was asked... I made a deal with someone in my Discord server. I said in my Discord server that if I made it home before 7 p.m. that I would give this game a go. And we're gonna server hop. I don't know if I get my rewards before the end screen, but as soon as the end screen comes up, I will do, yeah. I love this game, it's really good. It definitely has its good points. I think it definitely stands out and has like a very solid foundation. I definitely obviously have feedback, and I want to put a lot of effort into sort of giving that feedback in a positive way. But yeah, I think it's definitely a way of sort of, how do you call it? It definitely does what it sort of intends to do, and I do intend to sort of, you know, delve more into it. But I think it'd definitely be an interesting video concept to sort of dig more into my sort of like feedback and other things like that. Bye. Oh, are you going? That's okay. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming along. Enjoy whatever you're up to now. Boop, 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 boop. Right, okie doke. Let's go and see if we can find another server. Hopefully a quieter one, because right now I am not finding much of a muchness in terms of servers. Let's see. What have we got here? A lot of San Jose. Ah, London, there we go. That'll do nicely. Cool, okay. Wow, that filled. Never mind, let's go find another one then. Okie doke. That was insanely quick. Okay. What can we find with... Well, these are the same two regions. Paris, France, let's try that. What are you doing in my DMs, kitchen? You're in? Alright, okay, let me have a look. What do you mean you're fourth in line? Okay, let me see. What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, I see you there. There you go. Sure thing. I should be able to do this. And I think... this one. Yes. There we go. And I believe it was this person who also I said I would get it for as well. Yeah, go crazy. Here you go, folks. Enjoy your little Christmas gifts, if you will. But yeah, there we go. What does VIP do? I'm not actually too sure. I think it gives more money and more, a couple other things, I presume. I know someone came in and was like, hey, will you give me VIP? So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, sure. Another Enid. Enid ain't so bad. Poor Enid. I'm in. Welcome in, Twin. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna sit down here and play this game. My back does ache like crazy right now, I'm gonna be real. I was laid on my mum's couch for ages, like trying to get like my heart rate to drop enough for me to be able to come home and stream. So yeah, it's been a little wild. Been a little crazy, but I'm alive, I'm well. Well, as well as can be, I suppose. And I'm, you know. Hey, I'm a dit. This is really boring to watch, no offense to you. It's fine, don't worry about it, Twin. Enjoy whatever you end up doing, and thanks for coming anyway. Guys, I think Ennard is right behind me. Oh, okay, that's fine. They didn't end up chasing me. That's, I'm just gonna sneak around here and... bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk, and crank it. So yeah, I definitely have my sort of like preliminary thoughts, and I think that'd be an interesting sort of like thing to dig into in a video. I definitely will make sort of like a summary video over the next couple days if I get the chance. Obviously, that's an if I get the chance, so don't expect miracles. Obviously, my health has never been great. For those that aren't aware, I have a physical disability, which is an autonomic nervous system disorder, so I can be quite sick half of the time. This isn't a private server. No, it's not. No. God damn. Didn't even take a minute. Sup, Twin? Hi, Twin. Welcome in. Welcome back. And it pulls people in. Yeah, I'm presuming that's sort of like infected, Treppy. It's cool though. I'm definitely intrigued to see the other mechanics. Obviously I bought the Mimic. I'm gonna dig a little into the Mimic. So we're switching modes with the Mimic. We're looking at a more sort of like strong, I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, more damage swing by default, but then a speed orientated mode. Thanks for the VIP. You're good. I was just shocked that somebody actually came in and was like, hey, give me VIP. I appreciate the abruptness, you know what? It's a breath of fresh air from people who were like super closed about their intentions. If you just want VIP, you want VIP, Twin. I'll take it. Make sure to tell your friends and family that I am swag. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, don't worry about it. Stealth, minus 25 damage, become undetectable. Okay. I want to get more of an understanding of the Mimic. I think the Mimic would be cool. If you could sort of adequately switch between these modes, I think it'd be cool. It's kind of like, the best thing I can compare it to right now is like the Krasu from Dead by Daylight. Krasu is like probably my closest comparison, I think, unless like... Well, yeah, because the Krasu's like ditches the body and just becomes a floating head to get speed, but can't like down survivors unless they're like spit on. So yeah, it's a very sort of switching mode type, but honestly the models are really cool. I do like, even down to like the depth of detail to the point where the wires are like textured and stuff, you know? It's definitely been thought about. I'm just definitely hoping that, you know, Ghostface stealth, Krasu speed, Oni strength. Kind of, yeah, I see the vibe. I don't remember what the emote button was. Ah, B. But yeah, I know I'm not like eligible for the SEC role, but I'm still gonna make videos and stuff on this, I think, or at least like I'm gonna do one video, at least to delve into my sort of like preliminary sort of thoughts and feedback and stuff like that. And honestly, based on where the game goes from there, is what we'll kind of see is like, you know, we'll just basically see how it goes. Honestly, I think that's how Light by Night's gonna be in terms of sort of like a channel thing. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I don't mind adding it to the rotation for like a weekly stream because, I mean, there's a couple days that I don't really use, so I might as well just slap it in there. It's fun enough because it gives me, like, something to talk about, you know? Why so many edits? Honestly, if people are just trying out new things, then, you know, no harm in it. Also, hi, by the way, welcome in. I saw someone say hi, and it, like, I look away, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't see it anymore. But no, they are still there. Hello, hello, welcome in. I'm not crazy, I swear. Man, my brain's mushy today. Okay, look, I spent the entire day being, well, at one point I was cuddling bunnies, the next moment I was being bonked by bunnies. What is this? Am I supposed to put this somewhere? Your model looks amazing. Oh, thank you. The artist that made it is really amazing. Trust me, like, it's genuinely, a really good model. I'm so happy with it. I really appreciate it, you know? It's a silly model, and it has our little friend here that does the TTS for the subscribers and the whatever else there is. I don't think the subscriber one's working. I'm not sure about that. I need to dial up like the help page for whatever the bot I'm using to run the subscriber stuff, and I'll like kind of check the systems, what's going on. Shh, guys, don't. Oh man. I've always loved VTubers. They always seem amazing for some reason. Yeah, they're really cool. Honestly, I didn't really know too much about them until I got the model. I've never been one that like is like a massive stream watcher. And I never really knew anything about VTubers, but I wanted something to sort of represent myself as like a face of the channel. And I ended up looking into just getting a VTube model as a sort of birthday present to myself for my 20th. And I ended up with this absolute beautiful thing. I got a second one from the same artist because it was so cool. But they're really cool, honestly. It's not something I've ever spoken about, but like the parameters are really interesting to see. When you actually like dig into the sort of like behind the scenes of VTube Studio, it's cool to see that there's like sliders, and it can be like a 0 to 1 of like whether the mouth is open or closed. And it's like behind the scenes, it's like actually really cool to like look into. Sorry, I'm a yapper. If that wasn't obvious. It's like, I just find these kind of things fascinating, you know? I don't have the talents to understand it enough, but yeah, I got mad respect for anybody that can work with like VTube and stuff, because like, holy moly, dude. What do you mean there's 700 layers to my face right now? My face is made up of shapes and colors. That's about as much as I know. You know what? I might be silly, but I would argue that's part of the charm. Each pixel on your face is 3 layers. Probably, to be fair, yeah. I mean, like, looking through sort of like the layers and stuff to try and like make certain things work. Because I'm always like looking for new ways to improve the setup, you know? I'm not a big creator, but anything that comes out the channel usually goes either back into it or goes on groceries. So I put a lot back into it, and like, for example, I've constantly upgraded with like, for example, TTS Pet. We've got like a throwing system that I ended up paying for and stuff like that, but learning how to do all that's been crazy. I'm never gonna be one of those people that understands all these things. I have pea brain. But that's why I have like people to help me out with these things. You put hard work in, you get good outcome. Hopefully, yeah. I've been working on this for years, you know. My channel is my pride and joy. It's my sort of like how do you call it? It's like my hobby away from like the sort of like scary reality of life, I suppose. Life is stinky, but I always got the channel to keep me company. But yeah, I definitely am enjoying this so far. It's definitely interesting to sort of delve into, and you know, I really want to sort of, I definitely am gonna sort of like at least focus on making a like, preliminary sort of like video on like my initial observations with the game and such. I gotta sort of like, I just, you know, I do really like it. I see the potential. It's not necessarily in a state where it's 100% sort of desirable right now, but like it's definitely like it's got a good base, and the only way is up from there. I'm just hoping they reinforce it before they sort of focus too much on going up. That's my number one worry with the game, is they're gonna get too sapped into cosmetics and they're gonna forget about focusing on like the foundation. Because that sort of seems to be the ASIM curse these days, is everyone focuses way too much on cosmetics and forgets about the, you know, mechanical basis of the game. Where, if anything, I think it's important to I think it's important to, you know, be crazy. Let that sink in. I eat microwaves for breakfast. No way. Kitchen, is this your alt? Tip for look out for Enid. If somebody you know is a fighter, watch out for the axe. If Enid doesn't have it when he changes. Right, okay. Whoa! Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Wow, okay. Kitchen, is that not your ult? That's way too much of a coincidence. I don't like that. That's scary. That's Kitchen. We can tell that's Kitchen because Kitchen's typing. Wait a minute. What? What? Kitchen's one of my regulars. What? Let that sink in, Zero. Who's this? Who is your evil twin over here? What? When did you have an evil twin? Dude. It's your long lost brother. Oh my days. You can like be besties. Or whatever's. I don't know. You guys must be jolly. You guys must be kind. Everybody spread kindness and positivity and joy, and we all must whimsical. I'm gonna be a bathroom sink just to not be a clone. Fair enough. You guys can be kitchen and bathroom. I'm someone who has no life and joins every scream. Yeah, Kitchen's one of my regulars, yeah. Kitchen also is a part of my Minecraft server and some other bits like that, but yeah. See guys, I remember my regulars. I'm braining. Been using Enid, but for right now, I'm gonna use Springtrap. Use the tunes again. Hell yeah. I think that's the way to do it. I think you gotta focus on... You gotta focus on getting all the characters and then focus on the skins. But I'm hoping that that's the way the devs see it as well, and don't just like pull a Forsaken and pump out 200 skins with no updates. Haven't seen anybody use the toon skin. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody who's got all the characters to then go and sort of afford the toon skin. Speaking of, I want to look at Fighter. I know somebody said that I should grab Fighter. I should do that, shouldn't I? Who am I gonna hit with an axe? I was supposed to be next who got 11 agony. I do like that they've sort of thought about that with the agony thing. Where's the buttons to equip? Glamrock Freddy. I've heard all kinds of different things. I've heard somebody's told me that they're adding Mangle, someone said they're adding Nightmares, sometime, you know, some people said that they're adding like Nightmare Freddy, some people said that they're adding like Glamrock Freddy. I'm so lost as to what's going on. But hey, I got vibes. Next killer is Puppet. See, people are like, there's so much debate. But hey, do you know what? I'm just here for a good time. I can think of a variety. Is that? You look like the In Plain Sight skin. Hi, Wolfie. They're not adding anyone. Honestly, I'd love to sort of see the concepts and stuff that they have, because there's so many things that you can do as well with the FNAF universe, and especially when you delve into like the FNAF like fan games. Because I know like there's stuff like Pop Goes, and there's stuff like Five Nights at Candy's, or there's like One Night at Fonzie's. And really, there's a whole world out there that's just completely been untouched in the ASM community. But I'm hoping that the way that they handle it is not going to be too far on the Stam Slop side, because that is my worry right now. More than anything, my worries surround lacking mechanics to feel like a good fleshed out game. That's why I'm hoping to put out a little video to sort of hopefully, you know, get that out there and have more people talking about it, you know? And also not just like saying, hey, they should do this, and then not providing any sort of like proof thought, but rather actually providing like fleshed out concepts and different inspirations and ways that they can do that to make it more efficient and stuff. Rather than just saying, get good. So, you know. Hopefully. I know I'm not a very big channel, but I'm just hoping to spark the discussion. You know? Cool concept you want to see after stream? Hell yeah, dude. Send me it. But yeah, I want to do a couple Mimic games before I, like, finish stream for the day. I know we've been here for 3 hours. But I wanna at least, you know, I want to play a Mimic game or two. I want to understand. Your average Jeep? I'm a Jeep. Bro, you guys are crazy. Oh, we got a Jeep, we got a kitchen sink, we got a bathroom sink. What's next? Someone gonna tell me like, hey guys, I'm actually a Ford Fiesta from 2010. Like, what next? A Boeing 737. You know what? Don't say that, because someone will come in here. Don't worry, it is me. Oh, thank God. A French toast. Well, we've already got a French toast in the community, so... Can't be having more French toast, dude. There is a French toast. Yeah, there is French toast. A Boeing 737 BRB. That's good. I like that. I like that. Yeah, you can be a Boeing. These community is so brain dead. Yeah, but I love it, you know? I love my silly community. I love my fellow crazies. Listen, I'd rather have a crazy community than having, like, a boring community, you know? I'd rather have the fun people. Stop, I was about to go on my ult and turn it into a Boeing. Oh my god, you guys are all as bad as each other. My audience for real, oh god. You're just like me. I really am an interesting influence on society. I keep thinking that this is like Shrek's like outhouse. You'll ever seen the outhouse in Shrek? I keep thinking that that's what this is. Roleplay by night. Oh my days, no. Not LARP by night. Shrek skin confirmed. Yeah. Hit me up, I'll voice it, guys, trust. I'll do the shittiest impression you've ever heard. But yeah, there's honestly, I'd love to sort of draft out a bunch of stuff with this. I'm definitely gonna sit with a notepad tonight while I'm sort of like, I'm gonna dig into, you know what, if you guys want to come along, by the way, after stream, we tend to sit in VC and watch like YouTube. You guys are welcome to come along, we can do a FNAF lore deep dive. Who wants to, whoa. Watch Amphibia? Honestly, I will. I'm not in a sort of information taken mode when it comes to, like, nighttime though. But, you know, I want to give Amphibia my full attention. I love the mimic voice lines. I have the entire FNAF lore in a copy and paste somewhere. See, I'm more into like the sort of like theory stuff. This is my day. First V streams a game I wanted to do. And then I make V watch a show I want V to watch. Honestly, I'm down to watch Amphibia. I just don't want to watch it tonight because I don't want to like not be able to give it my full attention. I've had a long day today, but I'm gonna dig through like a bunch of like FNAF theory videos tonight and stuff like that. I think that'd be really fun. Bunch of FNAF theories, we go on like a deep dive and I start like scribbling up ideas as well for a video in the same like sort of breath. I love having a notebook on hand and scribbling down ideas while watching YouTube. You think I like it? Honestly, I am having fun. I am enjoying it as much as like I sort of like I'm not necessarily the best at the game. I do think it is definitely intriguing. Do I think this game is better than Forsaken? I definitely put it a step above, yeah, because it's not pure like stamina slot. As much as it is still heavily stamina based, it is a beta release right now, which is hopefully room for improvement. There are teamers. Oh, what do you mean? Oh no, don't tell me that's the... Oh man. But yeah, I think that definitely from like impressions so far, it's a step above with them having the door sort of as a mechanic and stuff. But I do think that in like the future they have things to improve on. But at least in terms of sort of like so far in terms of standing, I think it's probably a step above because right now I'm still enjoying it. Add crawling events. Honestly, I have like I'm gonna script out a video discussing sort of my initial thoughts, digging into kind of like what I think they should sort of do to improve, constructive criticism, all the positives, negatives, all stuff like that. See ya. Alright, see you later, thanks for coming along, I hope you had fun, or, you know, enjoyed the chaos or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot I'd like to discuss about this game. I've definitely, after this stream finishes, I'm definitely gonna sort of like have a conclusionary sort of like session where I write down everything and kind of dig into a bunch of sort of like the good, the bad, and my initial sort of takes. Because I know a lot of people have asked me about it, but a lot of people don't show up to streams in the same concept. In the same time. So I know that obviously with people not showing up to streams as much as is expected, and also like people keep asking about it, so I may as well just make a video and, you know, discuss and bring forward the bring forward the conversational topic, and hopefully like other people will sort of jump on the bandwagon and start discussing it as well, and then hopefully, you know, it sort of leads in the right direction rather than just focusing on cosmetics and stamina. So, you know, hopefully, I know I'm not a big creator and I'm probably not gonna have that kind of swaying influence, but I can dream, right? I'm not sort of like eligible for their content creator role or anything. Like I'm that small of a channel in their eyes, but I still want to, you know, dig into it and have fun. Cool. Right, okay, mimic time. Go with speed. I suspect that damage is going to be really low though. Money, money, 1 million views. I don't want the money. The channel's never been about the money. It's always been about, like, having fun, in my eyes. Oh, my buttons aren't buttoning. Give it to you. No, I obviously I use the money for my buns, but like.
This behavior will be noted on your performance review.
Ah. Little off. Oh well. Fortunately, like 5 minutes. No worries, Twin. Thanks for being here anyway, though.
Continued resistance will result in disciplinary action.
I don't think I'll ever buy the Mimic. That's fair enough. I don't mind it. The underground hit. Yeah, the underground's been like cool so far from what I've seen. Definitely helpful. Alright, let's go. Biggest skin for Anna should be Molten Freddy. Yeah, I was quite surprised that they didn't sort of pick out Molten Freddy.
Please be advised that this is your final notice.
Chasing someone switch to speed? Ah, right, you're smart. And then switch to strength at the end.
This
That's
location
clever.
is unauthorized.
Do these doors just sort of infinitely sit?
This behavior will be noted in your performance review.
I hit the wrong one there. Bonk.
Continued non-compliance may lead to future waste deductions.
The drill move? Yeah, right, let's go.
Continued non-compliance may lead to future waste deductions.
Damn! Someone was over here. Oh, it's on cooldown still. Right, okay, hold on. I kind of vibe with the mimic playstyle though.
Please be advised that this is your final notice.
Come on, just a little further.
This location
Yes!
is unauthorized.
Why? Dude, I actually really vibe with that. I vibe with the mimic. I vibe with it. I gotta obviously fine tune. But that was cool. I like it. I vibe with that. I've gotta fine tune my movements. But like right now, that's pretty cool. Got the teamers. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out on the teamers. Worst case scenario, if they have a report system for teaming, I will just use the stream bot to file a report. I can always just write like the timestamps on my hand and come back. Rare VW? Wow, what do you mean rare? Make it a weekly thing. Honestly, I might. With the fun that I just had there, and fine-tuning that, genuinely might have to start playing this more. This might be the new like Friday stream. Might be the new Friday stream. We might have found it. We might have found it, chat. Hey guys, look at me, I'm a trendsetter. Everyone's playing the Mimic now. But yeah, I am honestly enjoying this. I can't, like... I know it's a lot of sort of standing around and yapping, which, I mean, I do that anyway, to be fair. But I am having fun with it. Have I server hopped? I did earlier. I haven't hopped in a while. But I'm also thinking about ending stream soon because I'm gonna be real, I am in quite a bit of pain now. My illnesses will be illnesses. I wanted to at least get a Mimic game before I ended stream though, so at least I've managed to do that. But I'm gonna be real, my illnesses are flaring like crazy right now. They're screaming at me. Hey Kitchen! Hey Twin! Battery. Let's go find a battery. Let's go find a battery. Or not, I don't know. I'm not too sure on the battery ones yet. I'm not much brain. Guys, who wants to play in the ball pit with me? Who wants to play in the ball pit? Group meeting at the ball pit. Everyone, let's have a war with balls. Group meeting. Group meeting! Guys, 1v1 me. 1v1 me at the play park. 1v1 me. These are our weapons. Yeah, we're gonna fight with these, like, cylinders. Like, big inflatable cylinders. 1v1 me. Loser, first one to fall in the ball pit. Hey! Imagine hating me, and I'm just whimsical and joyous playing in the ball pit, dude. Like, look at this. We having so much fun right now. Like, you can't hate, right? You can't hate. I'm whimsy. This is whimsy. This is joy. Hey, get it, Kitchen. Get it, Kitchen. I think the Mimic just wanted to play. I just think the Mimic wanted to come to our party, guys. Get juked. L plus ratio plus juke plus stinky fart plus stinky fart Mimic. Mimic, more like me me me. Honk. Me 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 me. Honk. Me 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 me. Kitchen! Kitchen! Come here! New group meeting spot. Come on, let's have an office meeting. Let's have a... Come on. A business meeting. We need to talk about your paycheck. No, come back. We need to talk about your paycheck, Twin. Come on, come here. We gotta talk about your paycheck. Come on. Get in the meeting. We're gonna talk about your monies. Your paycheck. Guys, I don't think Kitchen wants to talk about their paycheck. Hi, Timmy, do you want to talk about your paycheck? No. Nobody wants to talk about their paycheck. Come to the ball pit? I bet. I'm on my way. I know bull. I know bull, guys. I know bull. This ain't the ball pit. I don't like not fun rooms. Ah, understandable. On my way to the ball pit as we speak, if I can find it. Yo! That is not the ball pit. I found the ball pit. I'm coming. I'm coming. Here. I'm here. We're discussing your paycheck, right? What is your paycheck again? I forgot, Loki. Tickle monster. No. I don't want to face the tickle monster, bro. I'm just playing in the ball pit. You're dying? Bro, can you, like, not die while we're trying to have a very serious meeting in the ball pit? Dude. Who trying to go to the ball pit on company time? Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I ball pit on company time. Am I right or am I right, fellas? Is this your first time? Yeah. So it makes $1. I make a dime. You can quote me on that one. How much did you want? Honestly, send me what you want, twin. I don't. There ain't no budget. I'm gonna just make you work for it. I'm gonna make you work for it. Don't you worry. That new Discord status, Loki. Yeah, that's the new Discord status. Alright, on that note, I am gonna head off for the night. It is 10:30 in the evening, and I, low-key, gotta be real, my throat hurts. I'm drinking Rockstar Peach, by the way, if anyone wants to know. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me on this lovely stream on Bite by Night. I definitely enjoyed it, and I think I will be delving into this more in the future. For now, you know, I will see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. I'll make sure to send some polls out on the YouTube, Discord, and wherever else I can think of. But yeah, that's all for me for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!